For the last year and a half, Marco Nelson has been behind bars charged with the death of his 4-year-old daughter. In November of 2012, while highly intoxicated, Nelson led police on a high-speed chase and slammed into a concrete pole at the Barragata Tri-intersection. His 4-year-old daughter was not in a car seat and died. Nelson was scheduled to go to trial, but a plea offer that would allow Nelson to get out of jail after serving just 5 years behind bars was signed this week. Today, Nelson appeared with his attorney Gerald Gray, ready to plead guilty to vehicular homicide while intoxicated. Superior Court Judge James Canto, however, had concerns, saying the plea was not in line with discussions he had with attorneys during a chamber conference held several weeks ago.
And there is a proposed plea agreement, which is before the court. Which is signed by Mr. O'Malley and Mr. Gray, as well as Mr. Nelson, but it's far afield of the discussions that we had at that chamber conference. And I'm not sure if Mr. Nassis can get the word back, Mr. O'Malley.
Your Honor, it's my understanding. I feel it is what we discussed at the chamber conference. Correct?
Actually, it's not. The charge itself, yes, but not the range.
As we reported, the proposed plea agreement recommends a sentence of between 5 and 8 years. Nelson had agreed to participate in public service announcements in English and Chuukese, warning about the dangers of driving under the influence.
The court's not going to accept the plea agreement at this time. This isn't what I expected, quite frankly.
Following today's hearing, Attorney Gray said he was surprised with the judge's decision and said the case will likely go to trial. This means Nelson faces significantly more jail time if convicted by a jury.
I'm very saddened and disappointed that the judge didn't accept this plea agreement. This poor man, made a mistake. He killed he accidentally caused the death of his own child, and to me that's punishment enough. So I can't understand why the court's taking this position.
Gray says he isn't sure if it's in his client's interest to consider another plea offer with a longer sentence. The court, meanwhile, scheduled a pretrial conference for next Tuesday with trial to begin on February 26th. Reporting in Hagåtña for Guam's News Network, I'm Mindy Egan.